What's going on, guys? This is Rich here of Remote Control, and making this video for you guys a little differently from the past Remote Control versus. This one is going to be actual commentary over matches as opposed to live commentary as I'm playing the game. And it's kind of in the vein of Maximilian channel, which you guys, if you're watching this video, you should all know who he is. But if you don't, link is in the description. He's actually one of my favorite YouTubers, and he does great videos regarding fighting game community, and all that good stuff. But this video is going to talk about just more about how I pick my characters and just, you know, my thoughts on the game, different fighting games, and like how, you know, depending on what's going on makes me decide which character I play as and all that stuff. And as you see right now, I'm playing as Nightwing, which is a character I don't really play as, but I actually really started playing with him only because of this costume, to be completely honest with you. And it's actually how I choose my characters, in the sense when I'm playing a fighting game, I don't go off a tier list. I don't go off of who people play as. I don't go off all this different stuff. Whether it be me playing as Captain America in Marvel's Capcom 3, or playing as like Bob on Tekken, and you know, Street Fighter X Tekken, playing as Lars, you know, different characters like that. It just really depends on, do I think the character is cool? Do I like his move sets? Is there something about the character that makes me want to play as him? And in this game, the first character that I knew that I wanted to play as was Harley Quinn. Rage quit, of course. You'll see that a lot. If you buy this game, you're going to see a lot of rage quits, so just be prepared for that. But anyway, the first character that I knew I was going to play as was Harley Quinn. I said, I'm going to play as Harley Quinn. I want to learn to play as this character because I like Harley Quinn, and I liked her moveset. I liked the fact that she used guns. Had nothing to do with anything else. And I've only faced a handful of Harley Quinns, and I've done over 200 matches online so far. But she's a fun character, and there's people who actually say that she's low tier. And you know, for me, I don't really care about tier lists. I don't care what that character is placed at. I just care about if I like the character or not. And then once I started playing as Harley Quinn, the next character I started playing as was Grundy. And then now I'm playing as Shazam. So those are the main three characters that I play as, is Shazam, Harley Quinn, and Solomon Grundy. And Shazam, the only reason why I wanted to play as Shazam was because he says Shazam. When I like the way he says Shazam when he goes from the kid form into adult Shazam. And once I really started playing as him, though, I started liking his moveset, like his combos, and he just was a fun character. And so I continue to play as him, even though I'm not, you know, I'm still learning, and you know, I'm still trying to figure out the game and the characters. I do have a really good grasp on the game now, and it's a lot of fun. And if I was to give you guys any suggestions about this game, just because people have asked me, you know, different suggestions and different things about the game, I would say number one, learn your character's traits. So if there's a character that you're interested in, learn their traits and learn, you know, how you can incorporate that in your moveset. Now, of course, there are characters who have better traits than others, but still kind of learning. Like Shazam, his trait is that he powers up his I believe they're gauntlets or his hands, but excuse me if I'm wrong, but it makes him more powerful, makes his attacks more powerful. And when you're doing combos and you activate that, makes his attack stronger, makes more life get drained, and it's just a good thing to have. Now Harley Quinn's trait to me isn't the best. I mean, she has three different things. When you press the button, she either pulls out a flower that I believe increases her defense or something, pulls out a picture of the Joker that heals her, and pulls out a stick of dynamite. Now it's all random. And for me, I don't really use her trait. If you see me play as Harley Quinn, I don't really use her trait at all, just because I don't really like it, to be honest. But she is very good, and to me, she's very good. She has very good combos that take away a good amount of damage, and that would be my second suggestion: is learn your combos. Learn 2 or 3 combos that you can really rely on, and really get those 3 down. Because once you get those down with the muscle memory, then you can start learning other things, but always have those there just in case you need them. And so that's how I approach every character. I go into training mode, and I learn like 3 solid combos and how I can link those combos into each other. And then from there, I learn more and more about the character. But because this game is actually, in my opinion, a very deep game, with the combo system and the interactables. You want to learn your bread and butter stuff. What things can you rely on that's going to take away a good amount of life, and then go from there. And that's what I did with Harley Quinn, and I've taken that strategy to every character that I've tried to play as, and I mean, it's worked, you know. And I mean, that's when it comes to new fighting games, that's how you have to kind of approach it. For me, I'd say one of my weaknesses is that I don't use interactables as much as I probably should, and so that's mainly because I'm used to games that don't require them. You know, like I've played Marvel's Capcom and, you know, Tekken and, you know, Blaze Blue and Persona and all these different fighting games, because I'm a big fighting game fan, and they don't use environmental attacks per se. So in this game, the environmental attacks are so intricate to the actual game that if you don't use them and you're facing somebody that, you know, knows how to use them well, they're going to abuse the hell out of it. Like, I've had people who I've, you know, challenged and faced against that they use those interactables so much that it just takes away all my life. And when you have a character like, for instance, like Solomon Grundy, who can actually throw things at the opponent, you have to be aware of them. And, you know, it might be something that you're not used to, but that's how the game was made, and the game is made around those interactables. You just got to kind of get used to them. And speaking of that, and speaking of these characters, as you see, I'm facing Batman right here, and Batman was a character that I thought I wanted to play as when I first saw the game, but because I see so many people play as him, it just kind of pushed me away from the character. And that's really one thing that will make me not want to play as a character, is if a lot of people play as the character. So for instance, Marvel's Capcom 3, I don't play as Dr. Doom, I don't play as Nova, I don't play as Virgil, because I see people play as them so much that I just don't want to have the same mirror matches over and over and over again. It's just not fun to me. When it came to Injustice, Aquaman, I will not touch Aquaman. I hate Aquaman. I don't play as Batman. I don't play as Green Arrow. I don't play as Green Lantern. I don't play as who else? I don't really play as Superman that much. Nightwing I do play as, just because I like Nightwing in general. But if I see someone play as a certain character, and I see it a lot online, and you know, and people I play as or play against, I won't play as them. And so for me, that's kind of how I choose which characters I'm not going to play as. Now that can all change, of course, over time, but for now, like, those characters are just characters that I'm just not interested in. But when I chose the 3 characters that I chose, I wanted to kind of have one of everything. So I have like Solomon Grundy. He's a grappler. You know, that's his trait. You know, he grabs you, and depending on your motions of the controller that you input, he'll do a certain amount of grab, or even his special is a grab. And it's funny because a lot of people try to run away from the special, but if you run away from it and jumping, he's going to catch you. Like you saw that Batman is trying to jump away from the special, but it's going to catch you if you're jumping. So you got to find another way to get around it. But it's just, if I have a lot of fun with the character, I'm going to play as them. And so far, I've just really been having a lot of fun with this game. And I know that you guys have seen a lot of Injustice footage, and you're probably like, we're tired of seeing Injustice, but we just all love the game. The whole team has the game, and we all love it. We all play it, and that's really what we're playing right now. And speaking of another character that I don't like to play as, Deathstroke. I hate Deathstroke because I see so many people play as him, and the people that do play as him, they do the same stuff over and over again. They do the keep away with the gun. They do that spinning sword attack, and it's just something that he doesn't seem like a fun character to play as, to be honest with you. Like, I don't see any interest in him as a character and being fun. Now, of course, with competition and tournament, that fun is not the fun factor isn't the biggest thing. It's the win factor, of course. But for me, it's like, if I'm not having fun with the character, I can't play as them. You know, it's gonna be something that I'm not gonna have fun doing, and so it's even worse sometimes, because when you play online in this game, because the online netcode, it can be decent, it can be manageable, but then there's some games where it's just not very smooth at all. And when you have characters like Deathstroke who just spam the same move over and over again, you can't do anything about it. You have to just, you know, suck it up and just take the loss. And so far, I've had really decent connections, but I've had a lot of rage quits, and you know, people rage quit. It happens, but in this game, it seems to just happen more and more, and it can get really frustrating. But I think I'm. Let's see. This with this match right here, I combo into the baton, combo into the special, and again, like I said, even though this actually might not have been the best thing to do, just because it's not going to take away that much health. It's still good to have there, and especially if you're in clutch where you have to win, or you're close to winning, and if you can just land your special into this combo into your special, you will win. You want to have that in the back of your head with the character. But I'm in his staff mode right now. I don't really know too many moves with the staff. Luckily, I was actually able to block the special in time, and I think I'm going to try to do the spin. Yeah, I did the spin and win the match. But I think the next match is probably going to be the last one. I don't want to make the video too long. But you know, if you like this style of video, let me know, because I'll do more videos like this where I'm actually talking about the matches, not just doing live commentary, because I like to do both. I think I play as Shazam again against the Joker, and the Joker was actually a character that I wanted to play as, but as I started playing as him, I just couldn't get the hang of him. Really couldn't figure him out. So I just decided not to play as him. But playing as Shazam again, and I just love Shazam, man. He's fun, dude. He's a fun character, and the other thing, if I was to give you guys another suggestion, just one more thing, is try to have at least one character that no one play as under your belt. And why I say is because it's that level of, you know, of the unexpected, not knowing what this character is capable of. I've played against, for instance, Catwoman. No one plays as Catwoman, but I've faced Catwoman online with certain players, and they pulled up all these different moves that I didn't even know she could do, because I don't play as a character. So the more well versed you are with the cast of characters, the better. But if you can have one character that no one plays as, it's going to help you, because the person that you're playing against, if they never see that character, they don't know what to expect. They don't know what moves that character can do. They don't know anything. So for me, that character was, of course, Harley Quinn and Shazam, because I don't see a lot of Shazams, and I definitely don't see a lot of Harley Quinn. So those are two characters that I just by default want to play as, because I don't see them often, as well as just their playstyles. So with Shazam, I'd say his trait is something that you have to take advantage of. It makes him stronger, and as you'll see right here, that's actually going to help me win the match, because I do a combo right here and I take away all this damage from him. Nice little corner combo, switch it up, do one more combo right into the special. And again, that is my bread and butter. Combo into specials, I love them. So that's it. That's pretty much it. Last match of the video. And if you guys love this style of video, let me know. I'll do more. A lot of Injustice footage has been uploaded, but there'll be more diversity. Don't worry. And leave comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the video, show the love. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.